What you do in the dark always comes out in the light. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner, making a documentary about Baltimore, weaving the social fabric. Racism don't work without black cooperation, but it ain't gonna end without white participation. I'm the cook in Baltimore. I feed you. You feel me? I feed you. This is the learning tree. And every time I turn my camera on, I try to teach you something. And if you're willing to learn, you can learn. We're saying goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. If you go to Governor Westmore, tell Governor Westmore to give you this book. Tell Governor Westmore to give you that flag. Tell Governor Westmore to give you everything I gave him. If we're going to say goodnight to racism, we got to address it head on. What you do in the dark always comes out in the light. That's the Maryland Legislative Caucus, all right, for 2025. These are our elected officials. All right, these are our elected officials. You see them? So there's no misunderstandings about nothing I say or do. You stand for Tennessee, but what you won't open your mouth about me. We talk about mass incarceration in your prison industry. The money Maryland makes off of mass incarceration. The money Maryland makes off of mass incarceration. The money America makes off of mass incarceration. That's President Trump. He passed an executive order on his first day of office, protecting the First Amendment of the Constitution. Well, public accommodations is part of the Constitution, 1964. And my First Amendment right is to use the toilet. Yeah, a toilet don't care if you black, white, straight or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. And this toilet is evidence and artwork and my way to the Supreme Court. It's Governor O'Malley, Vanessa Attenberry, and Delegate Wilkes and Theroux. Release all material to the voters. All right, release all material to the voters. Everything you got to turn over. From 2006 to now, making a documentary about Baltimore, the money behind mass incarceration. It's the time to pee. If I use the toilet, I got to share it with an inmate. 2025, we're going to share it with the world. That's President Trump. We talking about mass incarceration. I'm not part of the Central Park 5. I'm Shorty. I was illegally incarcerated for making a documentary about racism. That's President Trump. And that's the Secret Service. Bernard Bale. That's President Trump on his first go-round. So everything President Trump got, he got to give up. The magic number is 3. Past, present, and future. The magic number is 3. You gonna free me. Smile. The world is watching. I'm gonna give you something to see. That's City Paper. City Heroes. And that's Shorty. I'm a city hero. The city of Baltimore. You read that? Shorty, he has his hands in a whole lot of shit. And that's Brandon Soderbergh. That's an article he wrote about me. All right? Y'all made me famous for toilets, so I'm going to run with that shit. See the toilet? Did you use the toilet today? You're going to think about me tomorrow.
Who the hell are you calling a piece of shit?
Yeah, y'all called me a piece of shit and a whole lot worse. Did you use the toilet today? I'm getting ready to flush careers. It's called Potty Training Politicians. That's Commissioner Harris, Commissioner Worley, and Brandon Scott. You feel me? All 3 of y'all. Question of the day. Did you use the toilet today? Because Shorty got his hand in a whole lot of shit. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Facebook 2011. All right? Parole and probation. Everything from 2006 to 2011 is in this book and more. Are you ready to turn the pages?
No means no.
Let's turn the pages. Let's open up the book.
No, 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 no.
Racism don't work without black cooperation. You took an oath to defend the Constitution. You put your hand on that Bible. We talking about Emmett Till. Because that's Emmett Till justice. All right. On February the 2nd, 2011, I turned this into the States Attorney's Office. turned it into a product. Out for Justice, Entrepreneur of the Year Award, 2022. Talking about the Diary of Anne Frank. Well, the same way you got the Diary of Anne Frank, you got Facebook, social media for social change. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. We're going to pay attention to the Constitution and being black in America. Like I said, racism don't work without black cooperation. Racism don't work without black cooperation. We know he racist. I stand with CASA. I stand with immigrants. I stand against deportation. And that's President Trump past, President Trump present. Well, we're going to see what President Trump's future brings. Because I want exoneration of the Supreme Court. And everything President Trump got, he got to turn over. Justice delayed will not be justice denied. And it ain't going to be just us no more. I'm not Emmett Till.